first of all, who would like to ask a question? Why don't you pick, Brené? You pick.
Oh, no. I'm not going
Yeah.
Thank you. I like the way you tell about the stories you tell yourself. I also work with that, and I will call it interpretations.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have this line saying you have to trust the answer. Many find that difficult, of course, because we have built that story for a long time.
Yeah.
Longer time, more difficult to trust. Do you have any example for that, to trust? Trust the answer when you're checking it out?
Yeah, I mean, when you find the courage to check out a story that you're telling yourself, and a story that you are very, very committed to being true. Because if this story that I'm telling myself is not true, it holds me accountable for behaviors I don't want to be held accountable for. It reorganizes my thinking. It's disorienting to me. And so a lot of times when we talk about that at work, I will specifically say, I'm not just interested in the story that you're telling yourself right now. I want to understand why it's important for that story to be true. And I want to understand what loss you might experience if that story is not true. And we just deal with it straight on. But we also, I can never in a million words overplay the importance of self-awareness as a leader. Like metacognition, are y'all familiar with that term? It's a fancy term, just as the ability to almost come above yourself and watch what you're doing and understand why you're making those decisions, what's driving that behavior is so important. And without self-awareness, we fall into the trap of so many areas of confirmation bias. We just seek evidence that we're right without the ability to have metacognition, to understand, like, shoot, why did I show up like that? To see yourself and think, and it's really interesting. Do y'all know the Dunning-Kruger effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're really skilled people. Like if you played the guitar for 30 years and I've never picked up one and I'll hear a riff and I'll be like, that's pretty easy to play. I could play that. The experienced person will be like, it's so hard. It would take me months to learn that. But the person who has no experience would be like, it's easy. Do you know what the antidote to that is? Metacognition, self-awareness. Almost the antidote to every type of confirmation bias, just seeking more and more evidence of what you believe is true. American politics is self-awareness.
It's turning the curiosity inwards as well. You're being curious about yourself. You're challenging yourself. That's it. You just turn it inwards, right? Constantly.
Yeah.